Here are the front pieces with the right sides facing up. Place right side of the side front on the center front piece. Sew the princess dart line by 0.5 inch and repeat same with the other side piece. Trim off some seam allowances, and here's how the right side looks after sewing. The satin is also used as the lining piece, and it has been coupled same way as the main piece. Place right sides of both pieces together, sew the neckline by 0.5 inch, create multiple notches, flatten out the pieces like so. Place the neckline seam allowance on the lining piece and top stitch from one side of the neckline to the other side. You can see the seam line on the wrong side of the lining piece. Here the dart line of the back pieces has been sewn, the neckline turned and the dart lines pressed. Same was done on the other back piece. Come in with the front piece. Place right sides of the front block on the right side of the back piece. Now join the shoulder. Place the shoulder line of the front piece on only the main fabric of the back piece. Covering the shoulder with the lining piece, sew by 0.5 inch. Here is the neatly finished look on the right side of the shoulder line and on the wrong side. Repeat same process on the other shoulder line. With the shoulder section done, come in with the front flare. Move away the lining piece of the upper bodice. Place the right side of the flare on the bodice. Sew a stitch length of about 4 inches and stop. Move over to the other side waist to continue sewing by almost 4 inches stitch length again. Take out the dress from the needle feed. See the excess of the flare from the bodice waist. Sew a loose stitch on the waistline of the flare as shown. Pull on the thread to create gathers. When both waists finally match up, spread the gathers to avoid one side clustering and continue joining the waistline by 0.5 inch. When you are done sewing, see how the front waistline looks. Back to the wrong side. Place the lining over the rough seams. The ends will be folded by 0.5 inch to cover the waist seams as shown. Place right sides of the lining covering the waist seams. Pull the waistline out like so. Proceed to sew by 0.5 inch or on the seam line already created. The wrong side and right side of the waistline looks seamless. Repeat the same process of attaching the flare on the back bodice, right sides facing. Ease in the excess flare on the waistline as you sew along. See the look on the right side after joining and on the wrong side. Cover the waistline as done in front for a seamless finish. Do the same for the other back piece. Sew down the center back line to fix the zipper. Ensure the loose stitch stops 2 inches above the zipper length as shown. Here the loose stitch is being sewn. Backstitch at about 9 inches below the waistline. Then continue with your normal stitch all the way to the hem. Leave some inches at the hem, however, for folding. Go ahead to weave the armhole. Next, in attaching the belt illusion, here is the belt interfaced with a collar stay. The width is about 5.5 inches. Iron press 0.5 inch inwards on both ends of the belt. Placing it on fold, we have about 2 inches. Top stitch the belt very close to the fold from one end to the other. Come in with this belt accessory, pass the belt through the channels like so. Then attach the belt, not below the waistline, not above, but with the middle line of the belt matching the waistline. Secure the belt on both sides of the dress, ensuring the belt is laying flat with no excesses. Also, ensure the belt holder is right on the center line. Then make a top stitch on both sides as shown to keep the belt sturdy. Now sew the side seams of the dress by the seam allowances placed on the dress of about 1.5 inch. After the waistline, the seam allowances should be reduced to about 0.75 inch. Repeat the same process in sewing the other side of the dress. For the circle sleeves, place on fold, notch the middle like so. Place the shoulder tip of the dress on the middle. Adjust the armhole on the organza sleeve as shown. Trim out the excess, and on placing the sleeve on fold, you realize the center of the sleeve is longer than the underarm area. Before sewing the sleeve around the armhole, bend in the seam allowances by the sides as shown and pin in place. Now place the shorter side of the sleeve on the underarm area. Sew a short top stitch. Move on to the shoulder tip where you pin down the longer side of the sleeve. Now see the excess of the sleeve around the armhole to be pleated. Make pinches and pleats around the armhole, sewing by 0.5 inch from one start point till the end point. Now to the sleeve's hem to create the puff. Overlock the edge of the organza and fold by 0.5 inch as shown, leaving a 2-inch space to pass in the elastic. The elastic length here is about 11 inches. With the help of a safety pin, pass the elastic through the channel. Pin the elastic to keep it from going all in. Then continue passing through the elastic till it comes out from the other end. Take the pin out and sew both elastic ends together. The elastic is done. Spread the gathers and close up the space at the hem. Kindly repeat the same process with the other sleeve. Here the zipper has been installed. Weave the flares hem and fold by half an inch as shown. To place the fabric rose, come down from the shoulder by 9 inches. Center the fabric rose right at that point and pin in place. Come in with your threaded needle to tack the rose on strategic positions to secure it in place. The link on how to make the fabric rose is in the description box below. Once this is done, the dressmaking process is complete. If this tutorial was helpful, please drop a comment, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more videos. Bye!